Up, down, up, down. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be making the fisherman area that we were supposed to do yesterday, but it didn't end up happening. I've more or less decided that I want to build it right in here. And there is a design that I've decided to go with as well. I'm not going to be doing the one that I had thought up in my head. Of course, like usual, I'm not going to be just copying it bar for bar, but I am going to use a reference photo. I'm going to try not to go further than just using a reference photo for this. And with this, we should be getting into a couple different things. Like we're going to be experimenting with a little bit of terraforming, trying to make this hill look natural again. I'm going to be messing around with a little bit of villagers as well, trying to get a fisherman in here, make it look all nice and good. You know, my tools are starting to get low, so I might have to come back to work that out. I'm not going to do that just yet, but it is something that I'm going to have to look at soon. Also, I was thinking about what I had said about not armor trim. What the hell am I talking about? I was thinking about what I had said about the XP farms that I could make. As you know, we did find a woodland mansion last episode and we explored that. We have 3 spider spawners now, and then a zombie spawner. And I could make XP farms, and I think I might just for the fun of it, but I don't really need them. And I didn't think about it, but I have trades for pearls and bottle of enchanting, so I don't need to do that. But having these alchemists also make the nether part, or like beating the ender dragon, easier. I'm not gonna have to find a whole bunch of ender pearls and all that because I can just trade for it. I think I might do that a little just for the experience of doing it, because I wasn't planning on having these to my convenience. That is something that I've thought about and I'm probably going to follow through with. These trees are not going to be replanted, so I can just burn them down. Don't know exactly how much of this forest I'm going to have to chop down. I'm just chopping down as much of it as I think I might need. I know that I'm going to try and turn this into an overhang cliff, because I kind of like the little overhang that I have going on here. And then it also leaves room for the mine to be a mine. So that's one of my plans for this. But the house is not exactly a small one. So this hill's probably going to have to get followed back this way quite a bit. Probably to where this creeper explosion is that I didn't fix for some reason. And yes, I'm going to let these wood burn. I don't really use birchwood all that much. I think I did for some of the things in this area, but not enough for me to care. So another thing that I'm wanting to get into one of these days is trying to create custom trees in my SMP, which has now been shut down, so we can reuse that. Ooh, that one's being burned quite large. Holy, this forest might be a bit closer together than what I had initially thought. Oh no. Must contain the fire. Must contain the fire. Goodness. Oh, well, okay. That should be at least somewhat contained. Alright. That's pretty cleared out. I will say, going forward, I do want to try and make custom trees as well during the short running of that SMP I had up. It was a public one. If you were a part of it for the duration that we decided to keep it going, then you may know. But I did have this like docking area that I was building. It was pretty big. I was trying to make it as realistic as possible. You know, Minecraft trees aren't exactly realistic, so I did go above and beyond to try and make custom trees, and I think I did pretty darn good with it. But at the same time, I did have to... Oh, hi. I was wondering what I was hearing. Ooh, more bones. Yeah, ooh, no, my fish. How did you die? Okay. Rest in peace, Nemo. I just forget what I'm talking about all the time. So now we're looking to dig this out. One of these days, I should go and fight the wither. Try and get a beacon. Haste would be so nice. Well, actually, haste would not be nice, considering I punch around so much. I was thinking of ideas, and I thought we could do a farm for these. see how that goes. I know that those farms are usually isolated, but like I might do something with that over there, but I don't know. Because like this whole area I want to turn into like a city, you know. I want to have structures up there and structures over there and over there, and just have everything look just massive, right? That's like the end goal of this world, is for like this whole area to just look like a kingdom or something. But it's all going to be like functional, you know. But having ambitions doesn't mean that those ambitions will be true. I actually do not have a lot of ideas, so that's why I keep stressing for you guys to drop some ideas, some builds even, you know, some challenges like, hey, make a build out of these blocks. Okay, let's see how I can try and structure out a build using that. I'm always down for cool challenges and, you know, unique ideas, takes, whatever else. But currently my biggest challenge is trying to turn this little settlement that I've got here into something bigger. But I suppose that's how all townships or whatever started, right? Tiny settlements. So here's the hoping for progress. That's not near enough space, but it is coming together slowly. Now I do want to turn this into like a kind of path. What's up under here? Oh, I must have gotten lazy. But I want to turn this into like a little walkway path, right? Like the dock is going to come down and extend that way. And then, see, because I'm starting to, over here, it's starting to turn more into like a wooden walkway type of deal. But how could I get that to translate into? I could always have the dock, instead of the walkway going right here, I could always have it kind of go this way into the dock and meet over there. And the house could sit on kind of like stilts, like how my main house is. It could kind of sit on stilts like that too. That's not a bad idea. Do that. One of these days, I want to make a museum too. I know I preserved some of the tools that were going to break. I think I still have them. Actually, I need to check. Do I still have them? Because if I don't, I'm going to be a little bit disappointed. There's one in particular I'm thinking about. I think I had it down to just one durability. Yeah, there it is. My main man. And then my fortune. My silk touch. Oh, this pickaxe was supposed to start becoming this one. I completely stopped. Oh, I remember I was like, there was like a lot of off-cam grinding that I was doing. Just turning, like making pickaxes and stuff and trying to make them like as OP as possible, and I just completely stopped doing that. That pickaxe that you just saw was supposed to become a backup for when this one breaks, but I never finished it. That's hilarious. All right, so we're getting to a point where I'm starting to think I've dug it back quite a bit. We got a decent overhang going on. It doesn't look the most realistic, but that is being used with natural Minecraft generation, besides this over here, which I'm thinking this is going to be a split walkway. So the house is going to be here. I know that up under this. The house is kind of like a two-story, where like this one, it's going to be taller over here than it is over here, like how that one is. But like right here is going to be kind of like a market deal. The walkway is going to extend through here and go there, with the docks going out that way. I'm gonna do a little bit of boat action. I don't know if I'll do it this episode or not, but one day. And so right up under here, I just need it to be tall enough to fit a house, which I do believe I've accomplished. So if I want this to split into a decent enough looking walkway, I kind of need it to be a bit better than that. I can sort that out later though. It's not the most important thing. Where's that random chest I had over here? Actually, I'll just put the dirt in this barrel. I know I just have stacks of dirt just around. That chest right there is a dirt chest. I know that. So what we're gonna do, I need to actually get some more dirt so I can fill this in. But I'm gonna fill this in right here with dirt, and then we're gonna take basic blueprints. Excuse my voice crack. We're gonna take a basic blueprint. Sorry, I cannot speak. And kind of fill in based off of that. Like I said, it is his build, but I am gonna take I'm going off the photo of his build that I have. I cannot remember the creator's name off the top of my head, but I will make sure to credit him both in the description and with the little on-screen show of what he's got going on, or what. Cool. I don't know if I'm gonna do a big build with this is completely unrelated, but I think I might do a big build for the end portal as well. Like I might do something with the end structure. I think that would be cool and fun. But Now that I've cleared out another, I mean, this is horrible. This looks terrible, but it is just the beginning. I'm gonna come back to this. I just want to get the structure down so I can kind of work around it. I never really like to get the landscape just right because I never know how the structure is gonna work around the landscape. I mean, that's how I did that house too. I started building it and then I formed the land around the build and it turned out great. So hoping this one does the same. I need to empty out my inventory real quick. Actually, 1 2 3 4 8 12. That's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. That should be a piece of coal for every furnace up here, which in hindsight, looking at it, this is not a lot of coal that I just had. I thought I had a pretty decent amount, but I realized now I did not at all. But that's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and start cooking up. I know that I have 4 of each. Go ahead and start cooking up some of that. Boom, put this little corner to some use. And then we're gonna throw these in here. I'm not gonna use, actually I might use oak wood, but I'm not gonna use birch wood for this build. I think I'm gonna use, for this one, dark oak, regular oak, and that's gonna be my basis. But now there's a question of where the hell did I put my dark oak wood? Because I did mine like 2 trees, 3 trees, something like that earlier or yesterday. This is why I need better organized storage, because this building right here, it served some justice. I did enjoy it, but I did not at all use it the way that it was intended to be used. There it all is. All right, so I looked at the basic blueprints for how the house will go, and for me to do the house the way that I'm thinking, might have to do it right here. And well, no, I'm gonna start at the back. This side's the smaller side, and it needs to go 3 out that way, so I'm gonna do it right here. Boom. And then he skipped 3 blocks, so boom. Yeah, so our house is going to be another one that's kind of afloat a little. And then over here, these pillars were 7. 1 2 3. And the blueprint here is the only thing that I'm copying from this build. I'm gonna try and make it my own just off a reference photo and whatever I do on the spot. So yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it yet already, but the original creator of this build is Disruptive Builds. It's his ultimate fishing dock tutorial video, and I'm going to be turning it into my own here. But be sure to go and watch his video, and if you want to have your own version of this, I would recommend that one. To, you know, go like his video. Now I will also add, I'm not used to my builds being this close together, and considering that this is like the main hall of the house and it's right there, I might end up moving this to be over here. Maybe. I mean, I've already got, you know, I got plenty of space right here to be able to push for it to be a walkway overall, or alternatively, I could bring this back. So instead of it being there, bring it to here, which gives me a little bit more space in between them to do what I need to do. So I think I'm actually going to do that instead. Now I'm already having to dig into the wall for this one. I'm definitely gonna have to do something about that tree. I think that this is gonna work out a lot better. The dock will be right up on the water, but not quite in the water. So we'll see how this one goes. You know, I do enjoy building Riverside, so, and like going in the water with it. So I might end up bringing it over that way anyway, back into the water. But for now, we're gonna try and do a more surfaced build, bring it back to how it was initially with this area, and see where it goes from there. Okay, I did just now notice that it's actually, those 4 back pillars are at 9. These are at 7. So it'll be this, and those 2 over there. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. I'm gonna have to go and correct that terraforming mistake, and we gotta go to bed soon. And now we want these over here to be 7s. 4 5 6 7. Ooh, no, 6. Sorry. I'm gonna head to bed real quick so we can bypass the night. Okay, that definitely gives some much needed distance, but it still feels like this little walkway that I have here is not going to translate very well. So we'll see. I might end up doing a kind of bridge, like move where my bridge is. But for now, anyway, we're going to move on to the next steps for this house, which currently is to remove. You see why I don't like to make my terraforming perfect? Because stuff like this always happens. There's always going to be revisions. And if the terraforming is already perfect, I'm not going to want to go back on it. I'm so bad at terraforming, dude. So bad at terraforming. I don't want to have to do revisions all the time. That's why I say I try and get the build down, and then I'll terraform around it. Alright. So now that we've done that, I do want to... You guys know me. I really like using slabs. I do not like blocks as my flooring. So I'm going to do this. It did look like in the photo, we're going off the photo now, that he had it more so like this. But now that I'm getting a look at it, I'm starting to think dark oak might not be the move, at least for the flooring. Because I gotta remember, this is not like that. It's meant to be the middle between these. So I'm gonna try and actually mix dark oak and oak a little bit more than what I have in the previous builds. So instead of doing this, we're going to try something a little different. All right, here's what we're gonna try. Now I've done this before and it's looked pretty okay, so I have high hopes for it. I'm gonna connect all the pillars and then move on to trying to do my own version of the build itself. Now, if you're wondering why I like to use slabs so much, mostly it's like a spawn proofing thing. I don't believe mobs can spawn on a slab that is placed on the upper side of the block. But if they do, even if they can, I still just enjoy the way that these look. I think they look a lot better than a standard flooring. So I could be entirely wrong, but that's still my take, and that's what I'm gonna do going forward. This looks pretty good, actually. I didn't think it looked as good as it does, so I'm very pleased with that. Now we're going to move on to the fencing part. I think I'm gonna do your standard fence that he did. I do want to do it out of, I think I'm gonna want to do this one out of spruce, or not spruce, I don't have spruce, oak wood. I think oak wood's gonna work out better for this one. Now, I could be wrong, but I just think that currently for this build, what I'm wanting to do, at least for now, is a dark outline with a bright inside. If that makes any sense at all to anybody. So here's the design that I'm thinking of following throughout the build. Just like that. Just simple. It adds a little bit different. It adds a little bit of difference to it all, and I like that. I like it a lot. So that's what we're currently thinking of doing. So far, I have pretty high hopes for this. All right, we'll spin back soon. Ooh, I was gonna say we'll spin back soon and try and get some saplings, but that'll work too. Just replanted everything in one go. But yeah, boys, I really actually did like that little design. I don't think you can really go wrong with that one. It's kind of just a classic for Minecraft builds in general, really. So we're gonna make a couple of those. I don't think I'm gonna need too many more, so I'll do it like that. I don't think I'm gonna need too many of those either. We'll do this for now. I don't... Let's see, that's the main house. I don't think I'm gonna need to fill those in. So this right here is going to be leading out to the dock, I believe. Let's see what I want to do next. So something that when I was looking at the photos that I took. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do, I'm thinking I want to use more wood for this build. Because I'm trying to think, this is meant to be like a fisherman's shack, right? Like a fisherman house. So I imagine it's going to be made out of a good bit of wood. And so, really need to empty out my inventory. I do not have the inventory space for this. I don't know how, but my inventory is always just junk. Let me try to organize this too. I always mistake the different dark oak. I always mistake the log for the plank. So I need to organize that. And throw that over there. Yeah, that only gives me 3 inventory slots. That'll work for now. Oh, it's nighttime. Let me go sleep and then we'll continue. Ah! My legs! Except I have feather falling. 3, apparently. Damn, my boots are kitted out. I don't want to cut down the big trees. I like them. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix. It looks like in the photo he mixed stripped logs with planks. So I'm gonna try and do that. I know that I'm kind of following the build as far as that degree goes, but I'm trying to think. I don't think using dark oak wood in that area would look any good. So I'm not gonna do that myself. I'm gonna just follow up on what he's got going on. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't cut down big trees. I do not cut down big trees. Alright, we got a few saplings. I've definitely cut down a lot more trees than that, but I'll replant these for now and then run back through later and replant more. I'm not exactly sure how he went about his, but this is how I'm gonna go about mine. He does do large windows, like tall windows. I don't know if I want to replicate that or if I want to do mine completely differently, but at least for now, we'll do this. And actually, I will copy the stairs that I see he's done in the windows as well. I've wanted to do something like that in a build before, but I never did, so I'm take this as a chance to do it. Now the windows themselves, I'm not going to fill those in just yet. That's what the walls are going to look like. I think it's going to come up pretty good. You know what would be a really good scaffolding block? All these leaves that I broke down earlier. I didn't even think about that, but these would be an amazing scaffolding block. Alright. Can I reach it? Yes, I can. Okay, now we got those. Alright, so for the most part, I think I've copied the photo pretty well from what I can tell based on the pillars that I've gotten from the video tutorial, because that's the only thing I'm copying from the tutorial is the pillar. I think this is pretty normal or good. Now, I did really like this snippet in the area where it looks like this is a door, and then he's kind of like a shop. The villager would be like a shopkeeper, and so I did really like that. So I'm thinking I'm gonna turn this into like a little shop thing so he can be right here. I'll use honey or something to get him stuck in this position so he can't move away, and I'll have, you know, villager, maybe 2, maybe 3, I don't know, but I'll do them there, and then right here will be their door, which I'm gonna build up the same way I have everything else so far. I want to do this right here. This will be their front door. All right, let's see where this goes. What's up with your animation, dude? Okay, now that I'm not building in the rain and I can, you know, hear myself, let's get back into this snippet here. So my idea, firstly, I'm gonna build up a little bit and just throw this there. So I'm gonna build this up to be the same height. We'll do it like that. This here, I think I'm gonna just go with your standard looking shop. So, you know, upside down stairs. And so we're gonna do the upside down stairs right there. And then this needs to be clear, and I'll do, no, I've still got some fences, right? Yeah, right here. I got fence gates too, but could do a mix, but I think what I'm gonna do is just that. And then on top, we'll run, build up again. We'll do like that. Or actually, this gives a little bit more clearance. I think that looks better. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better, so we'll run it like that instead. All right, build recipe. Boom. And then door, dark light theme going. We'll make a dark door. Actually, I still have some. I don't even need to make more because I made some and only used 1. It should be. Here's to hoping that this looks right. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, so no worries on that front then. Oh yeah, I do want to fill this in here as well with another one of these. I cannot craft, dude. And so this will be the walkway that goes into, and then right here I'm gonna have some extra entrances. So I think what I want to do is finish the house. I think I'm gonna finish the house, and then we'll move on to making. So let's do this then. Also, windows. Not really doing too much for those, just gonna do that. I'm not personally spending any time in this house, so I don't really care how the windows look. That is not what I meant to craft. Yeah, the windows, they can be completely closed off. It makes no difference to me. I'm not personally going to be in the house at all. Well, sometimes, maybe, but not much. Close it off. Plus, I think that looks pretty fisherman-y, and that's how we did it in the photo anyway, so I don't see any harm in copying that as well. Now, I do want to grab the other door, or this other part of the build. I did just realize that, actually, if I go up here, well, I need to get more slabs first, but if I were to go up here, this bit is actually floored off. And from what I can tell, all of this is. Now, based on how I've built this here, I'm not going to close this off because I got other ideas for this. But for this here, it is actually meant to be like this. Okay, I'm gonna have to go and get more blocks soon. I don't fell. All right. Oh shit. Okay, I'm not good at this game. I've changed my mind. I do want to do this, but I'm going to leave this here open. Totally not making that decision because I just ran out of blocks. Yeah, I'm joking. I'm gonna do this, but I think I want to leave this open for a little staircase. Like, I'll do it. Ooh, I could do it like that. I don't personally like doing staircases like that, but let's see. So already I'm gonna have to do that. If I do it like this, then I can lead up here. And that's not an issue. A design issue, maybe, but I can just extend that inward, and then, so that already fixes that. So if I do it like that, then I can turn this into a part of the roof, because that's how it was. I mean, this is like roof. I don't know what he intended for this spot right here, but that's what I'm thinking. So what we're gonna do now, besides fall, I'm gonna go and make a bunch of, oh, I don't have to make any, I already got some. Okay, so I'm gonna start on the roof now. I don't know why I keep making basic mistakes. So from what I can gather on what's going on with his roof, it looks like a mix of stairs and slabs. And I get right here, and I believe he does that. From there, it's basic up and down. No, he goes into a stair, bottom stair. He does a slab. That looks right. That looks, yep, I think I got it. So we'll do it like that then. And for anyone wondering, yes, I know, it'd be a lot easier to just copy the video. I want to try and have my own fun with it too. So that's why I don't try and copy videos. I try and look at their screenshot and just build it off that. If I don't have an idea for myself, or somebody has a better idea than the idea I had. And the reason that I do that is so that it still kind of comes out with my own flair. There will be things that I did differently than the original creator. It puts my personality on the build as well. Okay, I'm gonna do that so that I can, my idea did not work there at all. Now, how do I don't think I'm gonna do anything special here. I'm gonna just follow it through, let the design speak for itself. Actually right here, I want to do things a little different. I'm gonna do that, and then I think what I want to do here is we're gonna run it like that. I think it looks pretty good. I'm pretty sure I dropped something over here, didn't I? Yeah, right here. Okay. Let me get back up here. I did do these differently. So that looks pretty good. I'm gonna raise that up on both sides to fill in that space. On the inside, I might have to fill some gaps. Yeah, just a little bit. That's not much. I'll fill that gap, but I think the others kind of look like ventilation, and that's kind of cool. So I'm gonna leave those. Now for this, things get a little funky because there's no real wall, right? Like there's nothing for it to kind of connect into. What he did, I believe, was make a wall there. So this is where we're going to make a big alteration to his build. For that alteration, I need more oak wood. We're gonna drag that over here and then do this. Wait, no, we don't want to do that there. I'm gonna do it here to fit theme. Sure. It kind of looks long to me, actually. No. Well, kind of. If it's like that, it won't look as long. Yep. And then I can just do that. I think I'm gonna just leave it like that. What I will do though is something like this. It's a little inconsistent, but well, actually I could fix that inconsistency by just doing that. I mean, it's not a perfect fix, but it'll make it look a little better. Like the roof isn't just not right. So what we're gonna do now is like that, make the roof kind of curve, even though that one's already kind of like that. Oh wait, that shows this, so we'll do that as a whole block. Well, actually, I have whole blocks, let me not waste slabs. And then that makes that consistent on both sides. So that roof, good to go. Now if we go on the inside, we have more issues, but nothing that can't be fixed. Yeah, because it'll have the same kind of ventilated look. I'm cool with that. Do it like that. Go ahead and use this last one that I have here as a little doorway to right here. That's okay. It's coming together. It's coming together. My brain is turning. It's doing. I was gonna put a fence gate here, but I think I'm gonna just do this instead. That's pretty cool. I like that. Put barrels. Yeah, we do some boom, 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 and boom. Now we got some storage up in here. Okay, now that looks consistent. I'm gonna just put a torch for now, but I do want to put a lantern right there. So I think that's a whole block. There would be nice as well, but for now we'll do that. Just so mobs don't spawn in here. I think that the house part came out looking pretty good. Mostly on the inside. I really like this. I really like this. It reminds me so much of like old Minecraft builds. I really like that. All right, let's head to bed, get back to work tomorrow. And lucky me, I did just melt up iron, so that gives me plenty of stuff for that. Yep. I'll run over here. I am gonna add some more spots where I could have lanterns, but for now I'm actually going to just focus on this. So boom, beautiful, beautiful. Can I do one up there? No. That's pretty good though. I like that. Well, yeah, I was about to say I don't really like the way that that looks, but that I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I think I want to add some trapdoors. Actually, I want to do like that over the shop. No. I think that the shopkeeper could have it just like sitting there, right? Let me go grab some more iron for this. Okay. So do like that. Come in here. Right, those are slabs. Do like that. I mean, it's a little odd, but it works. And do the same thing here. So we'll do one there. Could do one both sides of that. Well, then that kind of leaves that looking bare, huh? That needs a little bit of, I don't know. It kind of looks fine as just a wall. Plus, I'm gonna have stuff in front of it anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I should definitely put one right there, though. Let me go make more trapdoors. That looks pretty good. I like that. I do, now that I'm looking at it, think that those up there are also quite barren. How many would I need to do all of that, though? That doesn't need it, because it's... I believe he did it literally right here. So boom, boom. He did that, and that. I think he went... No, he went 3 out, didn't he? I believe he went 3 out. Make another one of those, and another one of those, and then I can finish that. Oh. Let's see. A little bit of more decoration. Maybe some barrels. Make a chest. Sure. Put that on top of a barrel. Looks alright. Throw a chest right here. Another barrel. Maybe. Like that more so. I mean, it doesn't have to be a whole, doesn't have to be that special, but just something. So anyway, I think the build, I finally think that I'm done with this. Hopefully. I'm done with this now. No, I'm not. I want to add this. There's always something more. There's always more. I think he adds life to a build to have villagers kind of just walking around, wandering, and not like stuck in one spot. So that's why when I came up with that after seeing the villagers walking around the trading hall, kind of made it look more like a business district kind of deal than a set in stone, you're stuck here thing. Just by having that on the ground, it should make it to where they can't get out. So I did see that he does have something right here, and it looked pretty cool. It was kind of like a crank or like a pulley almost. It was for your boat, because you know, like boats can they do have things that pull them, and I believe that this was meant to be like that. And if it is, super cool idea to have that included. So I'm gonna include one in mine. That's pretty all right. And you know what I could do? If I break that. The entities are clashing, I can't. It would have been a cool idea if it worked, but sadly it won't. Not my dirt chest. Oh no. What the fuck? I added these around because all my builds are made out of wood, and for some reason lightning strikes in this part of the Minecraft, or this part of the world, a lot. I don't know why lightning strikes here so much. So I added those around to stop my shit from getting blown up. It seems to not be working. Well, this is meant to be right over the water. So we're just gonna do it like that. Ooh, ooh, if I had spruce wood, bro, if I had spruce wood, oh my lord. I could have it go out like these if I had spruce wood. Oh man. I could have been all trapdoors. It would have looked so good. The only way to really make the dock look the way that his dock looks is by redoing the entire build and making it every single block go up by one. And I'm not doing that. We're gonna do it out of trapdoors in its entirety. I think that the trapdoors are not a bad look. No. We don't break big trees. We don't break big trees. I'm sorry. One day, all these trees in here are gonna be big trees, and I'm gonna have to just like find a new forest, which actually wouldn't even be that bad. I'd be so... Oh, dude, all of them being big trees, I'd like that. And I will also say that these are starting to be kind of too tall now that I'm not actually that high off the ground. And I want to cover these posts, and then I will follow up by covering these posts in the same way. I'll do it like that, you know, a little something light. That means that this is no longer needed to be like this, so I can actually fill it in, which hasn't been done since I made it. I actually dug this out. It looks horrible, absolute shit, and I just kind of ignored it. Are going to happen to this little dot. Firstly, it looks a lot better than I thought it would, to be honest. Secondly, I'm debating, no, off-rip, no. That's too much of that, but it does set an idea for more. So we're gonna go like this right here. I think I'm gonna keep the path as a walkway behind that house. I'm not gonna make it wrap around. All right, and that's for the boat. Now over here is meant to be like for fishing and whatnot. I'm not too focused on that currently. No, I'll use slabs. I'll use slabs. My eye hurts so bad. We'll do like that. That is pretty good, if I may say so myself. Now he did add a extra bit here for a fishing platform. I wasn't sure if I wanted to add it just because, I mean, it didn't really matter. I was gonna have a fisherman in there anyway, but I figure there's no harm in having one. Oh, wow. Getting that angle from up there falling down really makes this world look like it's coming together. Do like this. Whew. So now the only trouble should be getting villagers in here and then terraform this, because that is not a good walkway. I'm gonna terraform a little bit and get this looking up to par and do a little bit more with the outside of the house just to get some extra details in. That's starting to come together, kind of. I need to trim that back a good bit, but looks pretty okay over there, but not so okay over here. It's literally just like this wall is just too flat. Get this wall looking less flat, it'll be better. All my all my toes? All my tools are getting very low. But this is looking a lot better. Okay. Now getting it to go up here is gonna take some finesse. Because it's very like vertical. It's not a whole lot of horizontal action going on here. So yeah, the way that it just like veers off, that's what I was wanting. Go like that, and then suppose that bit doesn't really matter anymore. I mean, basically just in the woods. I just need to get some villagers up in there, but I've already been recording for 2 hours, so I don't know if I'm up to do that right this moment. Well, shit, I guess I might as well. Question is though, nah, not even really a question. I'll just do it like this. All right, gotta start bringing it down now. Wow, there's a whole lot of you guys in there. Oh, there they. Oh, thank goodness. That should be okay. I don't think I'll need more. All right, let's see. Hey, first try. Just do that real quick. Okay. At least that means that he can't get out though. I'm gonna send another fisherman in there and we'll call that a day. I can't believe I made this railroad track perfectly the first time. I really thought that there would be like mistakes or something. Something goes wrong. I'm doing you guys favors, okay? Now if you don't know this trick, it's very simple. Mobs, for some reason, do not register that as something that they can, or when you do this, you dig down, string, carpet. Mobs don't register this as something that they can walk on. So my only concern would be that, but this stops baby zombies, for example, from just walking in. And I'm actually gonna do it right here too, just so they don't go towards that. Now the issue is if they somehow like hop up onto this, then yeah, they're just gonna go do whatever. But this is better security than no security, so take what I can get. Now here I would like to do the same thing, but course leaves carry water. Why wouldn't they? See, because I would love to do the same thing here, but I've already got string right there, and I don't want... Oh yeah, I need to think, what can I place right there? I mean, I guess I could just do this. Yeah, that works. And that allows me to dig down here and do the same trick But I can do that with green carpet. Or moss carpet, sorry. Now let's see here. Come here. Boom, bada boom. I need one more string. Because of course I do. Boom. Now they shouldn't be able to walk up here either. They could still swim onto the platform, but then you have this over here, so all should be well. Mr. Fluffle Sparkle Pants the Third. I forgot how long your name was. Okay, so we got a black cat in here that needs to be named. And I believe we've got 3 cats. There's the black collared dog in the smithy that needs to be named, and 3 cats out here all needing to be named. If anybody at all has a name that you would like to place on any of these animals, please let me know in the comment section below. On a separate note, if you want to have your name in the flower garden over here, also let me know in the comment section below. All you need to say is, I want to be in the flower garden, and whatever your YouTube name is, I will put in here. If you want a different name other than your YouTube name placed, please let me know that as well. And you can vouch, or not vouch, you can ask for your friends to be in as well. But besides that, I'm going to give a quick tour of the docks that we have built in today's video. Again, the original design is by Disruptive Builds. I did go and take quite a few details from it, but the main thing that I took was the pillars, so that I could go off of a photo reference and just whatever I wanted to do to fill in the space behind those photos, or that photo. So of course we got the dock. This is where the boat actually is. I don't know why it was in the wall right then. In his video he did a completely different style of block placement for the dock, but this is what I've chosen to do for mine, mainly because of the extra that I have around it that I need to tie in. To briefly go over it, we have the deck. This is the dock. This is deck. We have a fisherman house with 2 fishermen inside, both having a trade that we do like. Of course, I did my usual spawn proofing, or not spawn proofing, but well, you know, it's all spawn proofed. It's all made of blocks they can't spawn on, but I did my usual mob proofing so that mobs cannot get over and in there to kill my villagers. On the inside, completely empty, but we did, I will come back and decorate at some point maybe, but as it stands, we have 2 fishermen villagers inside, both giving trades that we do like. Or this is what the bottom floor looks like. It's pretty empty, pretty open. You go upstairs. I did kind of block off this window, but it's okay. It looks good. You go upstairs. This is what the upstairs looks like. It's mostly one room. You go over here, you know, you got your barrels for your storage and your little spot right here for whatever you want that to be. Out here, we have a patio, basically, with, you know, just a few accessories. And I'm pretty sure both of these are the job blocks for the villagers. I don't know why they went straight for those and not these two, but it works out. And yeah, that's today's build. I went back on the terraforming and did this. It's kind of like an overhang mountain. This is not at all how this area used to look, and I'm pretty happy with the results of how it's coming out. Do want to add some of these as well. This is mostly for light, as well as just I like the way the glowberries look. Whenever I get some bones, I'll come by and get some more and you know, make it look all nicer. But this is the other walkway that we have made today. It just goes up into the woods, a little easier, something to get up in there, and that is all. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Of course, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how I did. Let me know how you like it. Let me know anything you think I can do better, and if you have any other ideas for builds, please let me know in the comments, because I do not want to run out of ideas. Right now I just had a few that it took me a long time to think up, and I put them into the video. But that is all for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all maybe tomorrow, because you know I'm doing my daily uploads for now. Bye.